Hi fam, for today's video I'll be recreating this gorgeous makeup look from Highlight by Sophie. I fell in love with this look the moment I saw it and I knew I was going to recreate it, so let me walk you guys through the process of how I was able to achieve this. First, I start by hydrating the face. Hydration for me is a must in every skin type I'm working on. The technique I use is tapping that gently into her skin. Now next, I go in with my moisturizer. I always use the Moisture Essence from Blossom Cosmetics. This moisturizer is really good. I love how easy it blends into the skin. What I do is gently take that around her face, especially under her eyes. The moisturizer is very important. And for the lips, I use the Blossom Cosmetics lip oil to hydrate the lip. I prefer using lip oil because it's very lightweight, and this particular lip oil from Blossom Cosmetics is just really good. Next, I'm using the Cosmetics Quad Grape Primer. This would help put my makeup in place. This primer is so nice. I've been using it for the longest. Using my fan to, set all the prep into her skin, we head next into our foundation application. Now look at this foundation match, guys. The foundation match is so good. Like, you could see from her skin. You can't really tell while blending. You can't really tell where the foundation application was and which is even actual her skin. Personally, I love to swatch my foundation first on the skin, then spray that out, gently tapping that into her skin. That's why it's very important to use a very lightweight. I love to use a lightweight foundation because using a lightweight foundation just helps me get a better coverage. And my foundation application techniques is very soft. I love to pat and blend softly. After my foundation application is my cream blush. I always love to use a very lightweight cream blush, applying that at the highest point of her face. This would help me get a seamless finish and a more lifted look effect. Carefully blending that out, just a little of that product just under the eyes. That's my own technique of applying my cream blush, so everything blends in with my concealer. For my concealer application, I'm using the Up4 concealer for this look. I just like to place it directly under the eyes, just a few dots, and doing the same thing as well on the other part of the eyes and letting that sit for a while. I love to let my concealer sit for a while before actually blending. I also apply the concealer on the other place to highlight her face more before going in with blending the concealer out for that seamless under eye finish. Now, mind you, watch the way I'm blending my concealer. I'm very, very light-handed when blending the concealer because it's under the eye, and you want to be very careful when blending under the eyes because some clients or models might have very teary eyes. Now, I'm taking my time to carefully blend that out. That's why I always advise you always ask them to look up when blending. Now, this would also help you blend the under eyes properly. For the bronzer application, I start first just at the inner corner of the eyes, very lightly connecting to our eyebrow. That's how I love to, start my application for bronzer. It just helps me sculpt the face properly. While sculpting, I love to use a small precise blush and also my beauty blender to blend it. I love to mix the both of them. So sometimes I use my brush, I use my blender to blend it very well to give it a very seamless finish. So you can't have anywhere saying no harsh lines. To set her under eyes, I'm using the Cindy Line Beauty Setting Powder. This setting powder has been most talked about, but I'm going to be trying it on this because it's going to be the first time of me trying this setting powder. I've been seeing a lot of reviews on this powder, and I'll actually give it to them. It's worth every hype. And for my application, I like to use a brush first to set the under eye before going in with my triangle puff. Now look at that blur. This powder is worth all the hype. And I don't know why I didn't discover it earlier, but I really love the finishing of this powder. It's so beautiful. For the eyes, I love to use a creamy shadow base to prep the eyes first before going into properly applying my eyeshadow. Now, I love to blend that out before anything else. Now, I'm using the Annie's Beauty Meet the Browns palette. This obviously almost in every Nigerian makeup artist kit. This eyeshadow brown is so true to color. It's so nice and it gets the job done. I'm basically just using the lightest brown as like my transition shade for the eyes, and you could already see how catchy the eyes is, just like it is in our inspo. It's important after the eyeshadow, just dust out any excess product under the eyes. This sometimes I use a lightweight powder to give the eyes a little bit of more brightness, so I went in with a lightweight powder to further brighten the under eyes. For blush, I'm using the Honest Beauty Chica Zim to further enhance the features on the face. I'm very precise with my blush application. Like I earlier said in my video, I love to apply at the highest point of her face just to bring back some bit of warmth and liveliness to her face, just as you're seeing me do right now. And you could see it's making like a whole lot of difference. Technique for application of blushes is just pat. I love to pat lightly, just around the cheek, just around under her eyes. It just helps. Now for a bit of our finishing touches, I just love to, put a little beauty mark here and there just to further enhance her features more. And you can see how beautiful it actually turned out to be. I mean, this was the gorgeous inspo by Highlights by Sophie's work, and I was able to recreate this. I think what made this look stand out is how soft the eyes is, and I think that's why everyone's liking it. Guys, what do you think in the comments? Did I nail this recreation or did I not? But I'm sure you agree with me that I did nail this. She looks super gorgeous, just like a dream. And you guys, thanks for watching. Kindly like and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you. Bye.